What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Good morning to all of you. We are out here bright and early today. It's gonna be a warm one. I'm already sweating. Today we're gonna be doing the upper coolant pipe install on our L5P. This is from HSP Diesel. These guys are an absolute industry leader. I'm sure you guys have been following them forever like I have. We did a bunch of their stuff on my LML and now we're working on Ovi's L5P. We feel really blessed and honored that HSP chose us to show off their products, and we think it's a beautiful fit for this truck. We got the white and teal theme going for this truck, so get on their website, find your make, model, and year of your vehicle and what you want, and they can even customize colors for you, which is super cool. We got some super epic white and teal parts that are going to be matching the rest of this truck. If you haven't seen it, make sure you follow us on the gram. For all the behind the scenes stuff, follow Ovi on Snapchat. But there's the truck behind me. I've already done the install, but I'm going to take you through it. It's just so incredible. This here coolant pipe looks so much better than the factory one. Let me see. Here's that rubber factory one. Just looks absolutely terrible. The design, I'm sure it's fine, works just fine, but it's rubber, it's ugly, you can't tell. So we want the nice painted aluminum one from HSP. It's just aesthetically pleasing and hopefully it lasts a lot longer too. So we're super pumped for that. I'll take you through the whole install, what it looks like. You guys don't even know what's coming. Stick around, we got a whole playlist on this truck. We love you guys, let's get into it. We're gonna need the Pavement Princess brought inside. She's a little muddy though. You know, it's getting wet. It rained a ton this week, so she's a little muddy. We ain't really thrown it on the side, kind of kept it low and slow, but you know, we're trying to take care of her. But the biggest news, you're gonna have to wait, but man, I ain't gonna say no more than that. Just look at that beauty right there, boys. But let's go ahead and get her in so we can get this upper coolant pipe put on. Alright, so let's come around and pop the hood so we can take a look and see exactly what we're getting into this morning. Right down in there. Pull that sucker. We'll come around. Oh boy, look at that intake, boy. That's what we did in the last video if you guys didn't see it. I do probably need to adjust it a little because the clamp that holds the filter to the pipe, in their picture it shows it on the outside. I actually like it on the inside. What do you guys think? I think it's a cleaner look this way, but anyways, I'm gonna need the Yeti. I ain't tall enough, boy. This sucker, I swear, if you guys haven't had one of these, this is a big truck. There we go. So this is the coolant pipe we're gonna be replacing today. So we got some pinch clamps there we're gonna have to get to. Pull this sucker off. Hopefully there's not too much coolant in it. We'll see how big of a mess it's gonna make. We're gonna put some buckets, some blankets and stuff down to catch all the residual. That way we can dispose of it properly. But first things first, we got to get this taken apart. So let's get into it. And if we come over to the chopped CF Moto, right over here, we have the rest of our HSP parts. This is the one today, this pipe right here. Look at how sick that's going to look. It's got the HSP custom painted logo there. That's going to look so sick. That should just be adhesive. Yep, adhesive, that's gonna stick right on. We're not gonna do that until we get this seated and where we want it. And I believe these are the boots and the clamps. Oh my gosh, this stuff is gonna be so hard. Maybe we can even put on the battery tie down too, but boy, this project's coming along killer. We're gonna need hot side pipe, not that one. What do we got today? Upper coolant tube. Yeah, this is the one we need. Okay, so we'll get our clamps, get our pipe, get our boots, and there's the battery tie down. There's the stuff. It's gonna go down. But that's what's in the cart today, guys. That's what you're gonna get right there from HSP. Boy, that's gonna be perfect. Let's get it over to the installation bay, boy. Right there. Plug it on in. This cracks me up because this coolant, this hose clamp was on here and it's just sitting there. It's already loose. Again, this was a rebuild truck, so whoever had this before just left this worm clamp completely loose. We will go ahead and grab our channel locks and try to get this clamp pinched down and moved back. Might have to wiggle it a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so that should, okay, that came right off. Okay, there's that one. Now slide this one. Just trying to loosen that clamp all the way, just to give us just that little bit of push we must need. There it goes. All right, we actually didn't lose too much coolant at all. And there it is. That's all she is, just there, right there. Cool. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, pinch clamp there, and then a worm clamp on this side. Right down in there. Right on this, there's a lip there. That's what I was fighting, trying to get that clamp off of there, but it went without much effort. Got it draining out down there appropriately. And then we can open up our new one and see exactly which way this sucker's gonna go in. So we got all these Fast magazines in the mail, so it looks like we're sponsored by Fast. We're not, but you guys gotta check them out too. They're amazing. Get you a nice lift pump or something. Got all your solutions right there. Great company as well. Let's go ahead and open up our boots and clamps over here so we can see what we're working with. Oh my gosh, those clamps are so hot, that color. Oh my gosh, incredible. And I love how the boots have the HSP logo on them. That goes crazy. We can see that, boy, that's hot. And then here's our elbow one. Boy, we are dialed in, boy. Now we just gotta see which way it goes in there. The bad thing is I don't see a ton of videos on this yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and try which way I think looks right, according to the pictures. So we're gonna go with it. Again, to get these boots on, you could use a little soapy water. Don't use too much, but it'll help slide the boots on there, because we all know rubber against metal, aluminum in this case, it's hard to get on sometimes. So you can lubricate a little bit, help you slide them on there. We're gonna go ahead and put the boots and the clamps on, so that way we don't have to try to wrestle the clamps through the bends once we get it in where we think we need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You guys get ready to make fun of me, but let's go ahead and try it, shall we? And just a heads up on the clamps, I'm using an 11 socket. I'm trying to keep all my clamps going the same way too. I'm trying to spin the HSP logo a little bit. Maybe give me a longer extension. Ting! If you don't drop the socket at least once, go back to step one. So, okay, I think we got it. Granted, I had to get all the way up in the truck, but you know. So yeah, really, it just took a little bit of playing around. It actually lays right down in here pretty well. I just tried to take the factory piece, and I remember which direction it was going. So now, if you look at it, compared to the factory, the bends look very, very similar, okay? So that's how I'm gonna say we got it right. I don't know what you guys think, but it looks like it's right, and it seems to fit down in that groove. Woo! I am sweating my butt off. And again, I lost a nut for this, so we're gonna have to go down and find that. I'm gonna tighten these just to get this zip down. That one's already tight down in there, just so we only have one to wrestle. So let's get these firmed up. We like it. We got rubber on both sides of the pipe, which is good, and we should flow. Let's get these zipped down. There it is. And for once I got lucky. It was sitting right by my foot down there, so it was an easy find. Now it's gonna take 2 clamps to compress that clamp down, thread this on, start it by hand so we don't cross thread it, and then we'll zip it down, and then we'll put the logo on. This sucker's looking way too clean. Look at how incredible it looks, and matching the cold air intake. Holy cow, this truck is coming to life. All right, so now probably the most difficult part of the install, other than wrestling those boots in, would be, where do we put the logo? Do we want it on the bend over here? Do we want it on the straight? I think it looks better on the straight, but do we want it on the side, on the top, angled? I kind of want it maybe angled just a hair. That looks incredible. So again, we'll just peel these little adhesive backs off and stick that booger on there, and it's gonna look real, real nice. And voila, what do you think of the placement? And what do you think of the colors? The white and teal scheme goes absolutely crazy. There you got it, folks. Your upper coolant tube on your 2020 to 2024 L5P. There's the cold air intake. Boy, they match so freaking phenomenally. That sucker is going to be coming next, though. What do you think, guys? I am going to take this 11 and get a hand ratchet and tighten these down just a little bit. I'm just afraid using power tools so we don't strip them out or break them. But I do want to make sure they're on there tight. So I'm going to go through, retighten everything, and then I'll catch up with you guys here at the end. All right, so we just got that all wrapped up. I can step up there and show you one more time. Everything's nice and tight, not going anywhere, and that looks absolutely incredible. Like I said, the last thing you want to do is make sure you refill your coolant, because a lot of it did come out. We caught most of it in the bucket. We'll wipe the rest up with the towel. So refill your coolant. Ovi recommended Dex Cool for this one, so that's what we're gonna put in this thing, but I'll back it up. Try to get some natural light for you guys and see this booger. Let's pull this sucker down. Try to get some good pictures here. Bam! Man, I just love this truck, guys. I'm sure you do too. And look, the floor mats actually got floor matted. That's what they're here for. Oh! AT4 seats feeling good. The auto tech screen. It is so humid. It's gonna be 95 today. Rear view camera pops up. Make sure we don't hit the skid loader. All right, we'll throw it right there. How about that? All right, and we'll get out of there. Oh, sun's coming up now. Pull that hood back open. Close that. Oh, there, the ultimate. And voila! With the morning sun coming out, would you look at that? So now, take a step back. You got your L5P, white and teal. The suspension, white and teal. In the back, the leafs, white and teal. We're going crazy. Got the gooseneck, white and teal. And now we got our engine bay coming together, white and teal as well. All thanks to HSP. This sucker is freaking beautiful. And yeah, I definitely did forget about the battery tie down. So look at how crazy that looks. This is a newer product, so we're super excited to be able to have this on here too. Completely teal, really gonna help brighten this engine bay up even more with the white and teal theme, obviously. So it looks like this thing's super easy. One side's gonna go right down in there, and this side goes right down in there. I thought maybe it went here, but it would rub against the elbow, so it is slightly at an angle. And I believe we're probably supposed to reuse the factory bolts here, and lo and behold, we don't have them. But that's what the battery tie down is going to look like. Oh, we're going to have to order 2 of these bolts. I don't want to put the wrong ones in there, but you can see, guys, how sick that's going to look too. Wanted to make sure we shout that out too. Make sure you go pick up a battery tie down, because that's going to pop even more color into your engine bay. And yeah, we're just living the dream out here, boys. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful, entertaining maybe, what to do, what not to do. And I hope you love the product, because it looks absolutely incredible. Make sure you put it in your shopping cart, follow through with it. I promise you, you will not regret it. I'm not going to say anything behind me on what's coming next on the channel, but a little enticement to stick around. We do all kinds of awesome stuff here on the channel, and we're really thankful for everybody here, and we just love that we're able to do this and share our passions with all of you. So anyways, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. Peace.